So in this URI problem, you have to print a according. You'll be given an user input, and then you'll have to print a bunch of digits according to how this example shows. You have 5 over here as an user input, and then you have this thing. In this thing, you can see that the first it reaches the it kind of follows a pattern until it reaches this it reaches the user input. If the user input is 7, then the whole thing this whole pattern will continue until it prints the 7 according to the pattern. Anyway, let's go to the solution. Here you can also see that I took two integer values, two integer variables. uh, this I used for the while loop to in the condition, and this is the user input. In the first line you can see that I printed t and then the square of t and then the cube of t. In the second line I printed the square of t plus 1 and the square of cube, yeah, in the cube of t plus 1 as this power function. To do this and to use this power function, you need to include this math.age library, and then I incremented t plus plus. um if you haven't noticed the pattern in here, you can see that 2 is in here you can see that the number is given here first, and then you have this uh square. 3 square would be 9, and then 3 cube is 27, and this thing followed. But in here you have this 3 square plus 1, and then you have 3 cube plus 1. So to follow this pattern I wrote that code, and this fixed and set precision 0, especially fixed. This fixed is needed to avoid for to avoid having the compiler print out something that uses scientific notation, as far as I understood. For example, if I print here 7, you can see the pattern followed until 7, and it did this. And if I print, let's say 800, you can see that it is printing the whole number. uh, it is printing the whole number. It is not uh, resorting to using some type of scientific notation or something to print this. If I remove this fixed and set precision, you will see that um, I'll show you. You'll see that they don't do this. See, you can see that they used e plus etc etc, and they didn't print the whole digit like the example wanted, like the question wanted you to do. So you have to use fixed for avoiding that, and then you have this. If there could be other ways to do it, but I used fixed, and there you also have the set precision. If I remove the set precision, you will see that um let's put it 700, and you have a bunch of zeros after the dots. It goes to the decimal point, and I don't want that. So I don't want that for printing this example. So, and it should print everything well. And this is kind of the solution for the problem. I hope it taught you something. If you didn't know how to do this problem, you can solve this problem now, I suppose. If there's some type of question, you can ask me about it, and hopefully I can answer that. It is accepted. All right, this is it for now.